Hey, I'm Mike Brogan, and I am interviewing Carbone.
Hi Mike, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. I'm doing great today.
So, what is NORCAM?
NORCAM is, it stands for North Reading Cable Access and Media. And we're actually a non-profit organization. We were founded as a way to bring television media to the community.
Well, what is NORCAM all about, though?
Well, NORCAM is all about being the kind of like, I don't want to say the face of the community, but it's a place where people in the community can come by. They can learn about how to use cameras, computer editing, and they can record events around town, whether it's a football game, graduation, a public meeting, presentation over at the library, that sort of thing.
Where is NORCAM? Where could NORCAM be located?
NORCAM is actually in the historic Damon Tavern over on 21 Bow Street, right by the library, the town common, and Croswell Funeral Home.
But what are the certain things that NORCAM features?
Oh, okay, that's a great question. Well, we have a media lab that has some IMAX in it, so people can do some editing, or if they want to research a topic for a show, they can access the internet there. They can work on, getting graphics into their productions. We have a studio, which we're actually in right now. This is our small studio, but it works very well for us, and we're in the process of finishing it up right now. We also have, we offer classes in Final Cut Pro, which is a Hollywood level movie editing software. And we offer airtime, airtime on the public access channels to play programs.
For the people that work for NORCAM, what are the kind of equipment that they use?
That's another good question. Our studio has, 3 studio quality, broadcast quality studio cameras. We have a control room with an audio board, so you can fade up mic levels or bring in audio sources, whether it's from an instrument or from a VCR or a DVD recording of something. Like I said, we have IMAX, those are our editing computers. We're actually recording this right now on a Panasonic DVC-20, which is a digital camcorder. We also have the DVX-100, which is another Panasonic camera that actually has some what they call cinema modes. You can actually shoot Hollywood level movies on it. Actually, they have shot movies with it. Outside of that, for some of the other equipment we work with, we have a playback system that is completely automated. We load programming in, it gets stored to a hard drive, and then it gets replayed over the broadcast channels.
So what are the certain things that people do on there? Okay,
well, we're a volunteer-based organization, so the staff of NORCAM, we do a lot of training where the general public can join NORCAM and they can take classes on using the camcorder and how to edit their footage they record with the camcorder. We'll also, once the studio's completed, have studio classes. So we try to empower the people in town to get out there, record stuff, so to capture the living history, really, of the town. Outside of that, we have a community bulletin board computer that actually, in between breaks and programming, will play messages regarding the town, whether it's election notices, events that might be happening around town, different organizations and whatnot. So,
how do people get involved?
That's another good question. And to get involved in NORCAM, it's just a yearly membership fee. It's like, I don't want to say like a club, but and it's $20 for individuals or families or organizations for up to 4 organization members. But students, whether they're in high school or college or senior citizens, can join for a reduced fee of $10. And that entitles you to use of our equipment, classes, there's no fee for any of that. Use of the airtime on the channels, where if you do a half-hour program, I can give you a spot within our program schedule, and that program will play at that spot. So yeah, it entitles you to a spot for like $10 or $20 a year. It's a pretty good deal.
Good deal it is.
Yeah.
What kind of programs do they put on the air in NORCAM?
Okay, we play a wide variety of programs. We have like the school committee meetings and the board of selectmen meetings and the semi-annual town meetings. We have people submitting cooking programs. There's a woman over in Andover. She does a program called The Glitzy Gourmet. She cooks in her kitchen, and she does that right at her home. It's kind of neat. That's her set. She just goes downstairs, sets up the camera, calls one of her friends, and they start making a cooking show. We play a lot of general interest programs. Outside of that, we try to get volunteers to cover the sports or like concerts, presentations, holiday events, those sort of things. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat.
By the way, what channel is NORCAM on?
Okay, well, we're on two different cable networks. We're on Verizon Fios TV and Comcast. On Verizon Fios, we have channels 24 and 26. 24 is the government access channel, and that's where you probably see your Board of Selectmen meetings. And just like this time here, we have the election coming up, so you see like election programs with the different candidates. And then the other channel is channel 26, which is the public channel. That's more where you'd see the football games or any other athletic events, or if there was a presentation over at the Flint Memorial Library, or if you wanted to watch the Glitzy Gourmet, or any of the other programs we show, like our general interest stuff. That's usually what public and the educational part is. Now on Comcast, the public access channel is channel 10, and the government access channel is channel 22.
For the people of North Reading, how many people watch NORCAM?
Well, interestingly enough, like with regular cable television, you have the Nielsen ratings, and that's how they determine, they pick so many families per area, and they, log what they watch for TV. We don't do any of that. We're not part of the Nielsen rating system. But we guess that, there's a population of just a little under 12,000 people, or around 12,000 people. So you figure if you kind of take the, the average family's 4 people, mom, dad, and 2 kids, and then the dog, I guess, would make 5. But, you figure about 3 to 4,000 homes. And then on Verizon, the surrounding towns also carry NORCAM. Like, they have a chunk of their channel lineup where, say, from the mid-20s to the upper 40s, are all the different local access channels. So people see us in Reading, I know they see us in Wakefield, Wilmington, Linfield, and I've got calls that we've even seen up in Saugus. It's kind of neat. So we actually don't know how far we reach, but we reach a lot of communities.
Okay. But how long has NORCAM been running?
That's another good question. Initially, local access television was run by the cable company in town, and that was sometime in the early 80s. And then it operated at different locations in town. Like at one point it was in the town hall, another point it was in North Reading High School. But the cable company kind of realizing that it might not work for their best interest to keep doing the local access, they turned the local access operation over to the town. And that officially happened on January 5th, 2008. Prior to that, they knew they were going to switch over. So the Cable Advisory Committee organized, they got together, sat down, they formed a nonprofit board to form NORCAM as a separate nonprofit entity to handle local access in town.
In NORCAM, how long have you been working here?
I started right after President's Day in 2008, so it's been almost 3 years. And it's been an interesting and exciting 3 years.
Yeah. And what exactly is a good typical day for NORCAM?
The one cool thing about local access TV, it's never the same day twice. So there's never really like a typical day. Some days I might be being interviewed like this. Other days I'm recording programming, doing all the programming for the week. I might be troubleshooting a technical issue. I'm working with my staff. We'll be teaching classes. It runs the full gamut. It's never really the same day twice. And that's what's kind of neat about it. You're never bored at this job.
I think that's it.
Great. Well, hey, it was nice talking to you, Mike.
Yeah, nice talking to you.
All right. You have a great one.
All right, you too.
Thank you.